KLRN Radio has advertising rates available. We have rates to fit almost any budget. Contact us at advertising@klrnradio.com.
You're listening to the Spark Radio Network, internet radio like you've never heard before. Innovation, creativity, and imagination are all said to begin with a spark. So fasten your seatbelt and take the ride of your life and listen for the spark.
You are listening to KLRN Radio, where liberty and reason still reign.
All right, this is Jessie. I am back to introduce a piece that was sent to me by Big Sarge, who hosts another show, one of our other shows here on the station. It is, I want to look up the names so I get it right, the Unsigned Artists Original Music Showcase. And I was supposed to air this over Christmas, but I wasn't feeling well and didn't quite get everything done. So, this is a poem called A Soldier's Christmas. And I and many other people have searched for the original author. We don't know who it is, but this reading was done by Chris LeGros. So I'm going to leave you to enjoy this little late bit of holiday cheer.
'Twas the night before Christmas. He lived all alone in a one-bedroom house made of plaster and stone. I had come down the chimney with presents to give and to see just who in this home did live. I looked all about, a strange sight I did see. No tinsel, no presents, not even a tree. No stocking by the fire, just boots filled with sand. On the wall hung pictures of far distant lands. With medals and badges, awards of all kind, a sober thought came through my mind. For this house was different, so dark and dreary. I knew I had found the home of a soldier, once I could see clearly. I heard stories about them, I had to see more, so I walked down the hall and pushed open the door. And there he lay, sleeping silent alone, curled up on the floor in his one-bedroom home. His face so gentle, his room in such disorder. Not how I pictured a United States soldier. Was this the hero of whom I had just read, curled up in his poncho, a floor for his bed? His head was clean-shaven, his weathered face tan. I soon understood this was more than a man. For I realized the families that I saw that night owed their lives to these men who were willing to fight. Soon round the world the children would play, and grown-ups would celebrate a bright Christmas day. They all enjoyed freedom each month of the year because of soldiers like this one lying here. I couldn't help but wonder how many lay alone on a cold Christmas Eve in a land far from home. Just the very thought brought a tear to my eye. I dropped to my knees and started to cry. The soldier awakened and I heard a rough voice, "Santa, don't cry. This life is my choice. I fight for freedom. I don't ask for more. My life is my God, my country, my core." With that, he rolled over and drifted off into sleep. I couldn't control it. I continued to weep. I watched him for hours, so silent and still, I noticed he shivered from the cold night's chill. So I took off my jacket, the one made of red. I covered this soldier from his toes to his head. And I put on his t-shirt of gray and black with an eagle and an army patch embroidered on back. And although it barely fit me, I began to swell with pride. And for a shining moment, I was United States Army deep inside. I didn't want to leave him on that cold, dark night, the guardian of honor so willing to fight. Then the soldier rolled over, whispered with a voice so clean and pure, "Carry on, Santa, it's Christmas Day. All is secure." One look at my watch, I knew he was right. Merry Christmas, my friend, and to all, a good night.